This is kind of like a different video. I don't know, like I kind of had this idea. This is all just coming out wrong. Let me start again. Okay, hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I had an idea to kind of talk about my favorite fragrance bottles, like visually my favorite fragrance bottles and what they are. I only have like quite a few, to be honest, because I personally have a very I don't have a unique sense of style, but I have my own sense of style. So I'm one of those people, and this may be really annoying to some, I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like, and nobody can like kind of persuade me with what I do and don't like, which can be very annoying to other people. But for me, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. I really don't like tacky stuff, as I'm sitting here wearing giant earrings, like bigger than my head. I don't like things that are like obnoxious or loud, because I think as well for me it came from my past of being a ballet dancer and a dancer in general, and everything's always glittery and full on and more is more is more, and I just think that it kind of all put me off that whole thing. So for me, I hate glitter, I hate diamantes, I hate anything that's loud, I hate loads of color on bottles. Like I just don't like that if I'm talking about bottles, but I like to wear color. Anyways, let's move on. I picked 8 bottles, only 8 bottles out of my 170 something fragrances. I picked only 8 that I love, and if I could create a fragrance bottle, it would look like one of these. Obviously I can't because that's copyright, but you know what I'm saying. So let's just get into it. I have, most of these are kind of women's ones maybe, and some unisex, so anyways. Okay, let's just get into it. So the first bottle that I totally love and adore, and I always loved it as soon as I saw this brand for the first time, I loved their bottles immediately, and this is Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one is Baccarat Rouge 540. I especially love this one because I think the red and the gold goes so beautifully together, but in general his bottle design is just so beautiful. It's obviously very classy. I wouldn't call it minimalistic, I'd call it more of like a classy, grand sort of bottle, and I love it. So the next bottle that I love, and I do love all of this brand's bottles, all of the brands like packaging and the men and women's, like in general, both of them, men and women, I love them. This is Amouage. I just love everything about this bottle. You guys will definitely notice from this video that I love more classy sort of things. You know, like I really like my classy stuff, and I like also that minimalism sort of look. I'm definitely not a minimalist, I am far from it, but I do like that kind of vibe, sort of. So this is kind of very much up my alley, very classy. I love the lid, it comes with a little diamond on the top, or whatever you would call that, and magnetic caps as well, and they have Amouage and the name of it on there as well. I don't know, I just really love it, and I think it's a very beautiful, classy, feminine looking kind of bottle, very old world, which I think is awesome. Okay, so the next one that I really love, this may be a bit of a surprise. Some people don't really like this bottle, but I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's Serge Lutens' old packaging. They have now changed their packaging, and I don't like their newer bottles as much. I kind of wasn't sure at first, I kind of thought I really liked them, but I really like the old bottles, and I think it's because of the shape of this bottle and with the very minimal kind of French design on the front here, and the glass is very thin. I don't know what it is, but I really like the glass on this fragrance, how it's a very thin bottle. It feels really nice to hold. Yeah, I don't know why. I just really love this bottle a lot. Look how cute we are together. Okay, so next up we have one that I feel like this line is super underrated. It needs more attention because it's actually quite an affordable private line from a designer. This is Van Cleef & Arpels, and I adore this line, the collection Extraordinaire. I love their bottles. I think that they are super classy, thick glass, beautiful, steady kind of cap that you pop in so you can pick it up like that. And I love the little thing, very minimalistic again, but also really classy. I don't know, there's just something so beautiful about this bottle, and also the juice color as well. So yeah, this is definitely a house where I really do love their bottles. I can't say the same thing for their normal line. I do not like the over the top. They have a lot of over the top packaging in their normal line, but I really do love this Extraordinaire collection. The packaging is just gorgeous, and it comes in a beautiful box as well, which I really appreciate. Okay, so next up we have a Christian Dior. Of course, I needed to include at least one Christian Dior because I do like quite a lot of their packaging. Actually, do I? Actually, no, I actually really don't. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't really love a lot of Christian Dior's packaging, but I love their Maze and Christian Dior line. I think it is so beautiful. Obviously, you got the beautiful cylinder bottle, which I love, with the minimalistic label and the magnetic cap. And I just love it. I think it's just one of the most perfect bottle designs in my opinion. And I just love, like, it's nice to hold, you spray it on, and it's just like, yeah, I really love this bottle. It's just gorgeous. The next one that I have is actually a men's fragrance. Now, I obviously love Parfums de Marly, you know that. But I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not the biggest fan of what the women's packaging looks like, but I love the men's. I think that the men's packaging is so sexy. Like, I would never call a fragrance bottle sexy unless I actually meant it. I don't know what it is, but like, just all of the men's packaging I think is just stunning. Like, it's nice to hold, it's masculine, it's thick, it's like thick glass, it's just amazing. They have these beautiful heavy caps that you could literally knock someone out with, which is always a bonus. I don't know, there's just something about the men's packaging that I just really love. It's very masculine and I love that. There's not many men's bottle designs that I actually really like, to be honest with you, but I love the Parfums de Marly men's fragrances. I think that they just look epic. Okay, so next up we have this beautiful bottle. I actually think that this is like stunning. This is from Mihan Aromatics, and this one is actually one of my favorite fragrances right now, called Sienna Broom. It's not about the fragrances today, it's about the packaging, but I don't know, there's just something so beautiful, clean, minimalistic about this bottle. I love the cylinder, I love how tall it is, and I love the color. Like I said, the lid is beautiful, it's nice and heavy again, and you kind of just click it into place and it stays. It's just a beautiful bottle, I just absolutely love it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me like a little bit of like Byredo, but if I'm going to be honest, I like this packaging and this house better than Byredo. A lot of you guys ask me what I think of Byredo, and I'm not really the biggest fan of that house. I think that they're quite overpriced. But that's just my opinion, and they all really smell very similar to me. So anyway, so I've saved my favorite bottle till last. Can you guys guess what it is? Chanel. Of course, if I could only wear one fragrance house for the rest of my life, I would have to say it would be Chanel. I have so many of the Chanel less exclusives on my list, on my wish list. I want Cuir de Russie the most bad. Like, I really, really want it so bad. Cuir de Russie is absolutely amazing. I have all of them. Bois de Zils, I also really love that fragrance as well. There's just so many from Chanel. There's literally not even like one fragrance from the less exclusives that I don't like. Obviously Coromandel, everybody loves that. But anyways, we're talking about the packaging. You cannot go past a Chanel bottle. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, Chanel No. 5, just anything, you cannot go past a Chanel bottle. This is my favorite Chanel bottle, the iconic kind of one that they have. They also obviously do like the Chance and all the other ones, but for me, this is my favorite bottle, this type. I also love the less exclusives, like bottles of how they look, but I only wanted to include one, so this is my choice. So yeah, I'm actually gonna wear this tonight. Coco. Anyways, that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of, oh, there we go. Oh, and I also have to mention that I love that they click into place like that and you can pick them up. Like, I love it. Anyways, that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of different little video. And it was kind of fun because I'm very fussy with my bottles. I choose very carefully which ones I want to have on display in my like bedroom. Coco is definitely there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.